Hiya, welcome to the first episode of the Cruising Carp blog. It's a few firsts really. First time I've been to this venue, first time I've used the bait I'm using. It's a new bait. Not a bad looking lake, it's about 2.5 acres in size. It's a complex of 9 lakes, but I'm only really interested in 3 of the lakes. They're the ones with the carp in, the others they're like more suited to match people. They've got like small fish, you know, silverfish, roach, etc. This lake I'm on is a gravel, it's not a lake actually, it's a gravel pit. It's a small pit, it's about 2.5 acres. I've been here about 2 hours now, set up the gear, found a nice gravel spot next to a reed bed, which I'll show you in a minute, and Mark floated it up, put some spot out, some boilies out. I've actually been fishing about half an hour, so we'll have to see how it goes. It don't seem a bad place actually. The bank ain't in bad nick considering the amount of rain that they've had. At least it's firm enough that you can walk on it. It's not popped down or awash with water. Some of the swims are a bit difficult to get down to the lake, but other than that, yeah, the one I'm in I'm happy with. I'm the only one on this lake actually. Most people seem to have gone on. There's a lake right beside the car park. This one's about, I don't know, about a 300-yard push with a barrow, I suppose. And I thought to myself, well, I'll come up here and see what my chances are. We'll have to see how it goes. I'll show you the spots I'm fishing, and then we'll see what happens from there. Right, well, I'll show you with my finger the spots I'm fishing at. There's one rod is just about there, and the other rod is just about there. About sort of half a rod length to the right of that reed bed with the first one, with a right hand rod, and half a rod length from the reed bed with the left hand rod around about the centre of that bed. That's all spotted that area, put some boilie out. All we can do is wait and see what happens. As I say, I've never been here before, so they told me there are carp in this lake, so just do what we can and see what happens. I mean, looking at it, it's not particularly big here. It's only that where I'm fishing is only 6.5 rod lengths out, so it's probably only about 11, 12 rod lengths to the other side there. But not used to fishing at short range, 2 rods only on this water, so rules are the rules, barbless hooks, and you can use lead core, etc. No problem there. Particles okay as long as it's prepared properly. See how the fish behave. See if we get a bite. Be nice to get a fish on the first time on the lake. But we'll have to see how it goes. Well, you're not going to believe this. I've not been fishing an hour. The right hand rod's screamed off, and I've got a carp here. The mirror is full like a demon. Can't believe it. Nice fish. Just get him unhooked. We'll show you. It's him unhooked. we go. He's got to be about 17, 18, isn't he? We'll give him away and see what he goes. I haven't weighed this sling, so we'll have to take the weight of the sling off after. Right, we're 0 scales. And 19 with the sling. That's 19 with the sling, so we'll put him back, we'll weigh the sling, and I'll tell you exactly what we got. Right, let's weigh the sling off, and we had 19 with the sling, so we'll see what we got. Right, sling's £2, so we got £17, first fish. Can't be bad. Better than a blank. Well, sorry, that was a bit rushed there, but I weren't expecting that. I mean, like, I doubt that rod's probably only been out an hour. That was the right hand one. I've got, the baits are in two colours. I've got a brown colour and a red colour. I put one bait on the, one brown on the right rod, red on the left rod. I tipped them both off with half a yellow pop-up, and just to see what would happen, you know, what the difference was. And at the moment the brown one's done it, but I've left the red one on the other one. We'll see how it goes, see if we get any takes on that. But yeah, saved the blank, and I think that was just the wind there, where the line's settling back, where I'll just put it back in again. Yes, result, I'm happy with that. Can't be bad. I shall update you shortly. I'm going to finish. I haven't made my bed and that up yet, so I'm going to be doing that now, and I'll update you in a bit, unless there's any more fish of course, and then you'll be seeing what we've got. I'm hoping you can see this. The light's dropping a bit now, but yeah, another mirror. Not as big as the last one, but still, fish worth catching. Nice looking fish. Probably only about 6 or 7 pounds, but give a good count of himself. Lovely scaly mirror, look at that. What a little beauty. Right, I'm going to get this back. I don't like to keep them out too long, especially at this time of the year. Let's put up a good fight again. wasn't too bad, was it? I mean, like, second fish. I mean, we are like on the 22nd of February, no, 21st of February. So you don't expect to be catching them right, left and centre, but yeah, 2 fish. Happy with that. See how it goes. I'll update you if anything else happens. This is crazy. I don't know if you can see me, but just after that's gone off, I've just put that right hand rod back. And the left hand's gone off with a frisky common that don't want to be picked up, but there you go. If you can see him, he's kicking about a bit, so I'll try and get him up for you. No, he's not going to have it. We don't want to hurt him. Let's put him back. Right, unbelievable. Well, he was feisty, that one. He, can't believe this. Morning. Well, not much to report from the night really. Had a couple of bites on the left hand rod. Got an idea of smaller fish picking up the baits. Got them about halfway in and they were gone. Didn't feel much there. There are bream in this lake, so quite possibly it was bream. They were 2 screaming runs though, but you know, one of those things. Although the left hand rod, I am using a different rig, so it's possible maybe that rig is not hooking these fish as well as the one on the right hand rod. I don't know. I'll show you the rigs later and the baits, and see what you think. The baits are baits I actually made myself. I've been messing around with this one for a little while now. It's the first time I've ever used it. I've never been able to use it before because you couldn't really rely on the results. Because the lake I was fishing, it was a syndicate, and it was absolutely running alive with crayfish. So it don't matter what you put in there, apart from cell, which is the only one they wouldn't touch. Other than that, anything else you put in, they just devoured it. Don't matter what you done, you wrapped it, whatever. They just completely mullered it. So you really never got a chance to fish with a new bait and try it out, you know. So hopefully, well, proof is in the pudding. I've had 3 on it, and so I've lost 2 on those 2 runs, but I think they were smaller fish. So that, yeah, I'm happy with that anyway. Seems to be it's going to be a nice day. Sun's coming up, nice clear morning. Bit chilly, but hey-oh, that's winter fishing, isn't it? So yeah. So I'll show you the rigs and update you later if anything happens. I'm gonna have a brew now, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, well, I'm going to spot a bit of gear out now, get a bit of smell in the water, and see if it brings some fish round. Well, that should do us for now. Get a bit of smell in the water. Put about 40-50 boilies in, poulted them in earlier on this morning. So hopefully that should bring some results. We shall see. Well, there we go, peeps. The spotting did seem to do the trick. Only a small common, but nevertheless, fish give a good account of himself this time of the year. You know what I mean? You expect him to be a bit sluggish, but they're going like the clappers, these fish. He has been treated. I've treated his mouth. I'm going to put him back now. I don't like to keep him out too long. Let's put him back. Right, well, that's number 4. Not bad really for this time of year. Let's carry on. I might even get to make myself some breakfast now. Right, try and show you a bit more of this lake I'm fishing on. So it's about 2 acres, I would say. It's sort of long and slim really. Ain't a bad looking lake. I mean, I think there's just nobody comes up here because it is a bit of a walk. They all tend to fish. There's a lake beside the car park, and everyone seems to be tending to fish that lake. But I mean, there was 4 people fishing there when I got here yesterday, and it's only about 2 acres. So I reckoned on, well, it would be better to come up here where I got more of a chance, and I ain't really got competition because no one seems to have bothered to come up here. There are some other lakes and people. There's a lake behind me as well that is like set up like a match fishing lake by the looks of it. So there's a lad gone down on there and he looks like he's got all match fishing gear. So yeah, it's not for me. Obviously, you know, some people enjoy that sort of thing, bagging up on the small stuff and sort of, but personally I prefer to carp fish and be patient and wait and work at it and see what happens. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, ain't a bad lake, is it? Some of the swims are not too bad. Where I'm actually filming from is like a lovely swim, but it's a bit small. It's very intimate, but it is very small. You couldn't get a bivvy in here. I've got a Titan brolly, and I don't think you'd even get that in here really, and the trees around you too much for casting as well. It's a bit you know, but there we go. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's a lovely sunny day and all, like beautiful February morning. It's quite warm as well now. It's not too bad at all, but you know, I'm enjoying it here. Say 4 fish, and can't be bad, can it? Nice little bay over there. I could actually cast into there quite easily. I might flick a rod in there later on and see what happens. You know, I have seen 1 or 2 fish show over there, not particularly big fish, but might be worth a little go, mightn't it? So see how we get on, see what happens. There's my spots there. I'm about probably them 2 there. I would probably about 2/3 of the way along the lake, I expect, but yeah, not too bad. Right, as I said, I'll show you the rigs I'm using. There's one, if you can see that. It's the one with the piece of tube on the bottom there to hold the bait in line with the point. 2/4 sinkers on a bit of about 6-7 inches of 1/4 end trap. The other one very similar, 2/4 sinkers again. Tied KD style this time. About 6-7 inches of end trap again. Both seem to be working, so I don't see any reason to change them. They both seem to be doing the job. It was just, I thought I'd try them out. And the bait, as you can see, 2 colours, which is the brown, which is its natural colour, and then the red, which I've dyed. I've made it up in sort of 16 millis, 10 millis, and then I made a few dumbbells as well. I've mixed them all in together. Try and keep them guessing. Seems to be working. I mean, it's not flavoured any of the normal flavours, it's just one I've developed to my own. Got a bit of crunch in it. I'll break one open, show you the inside. You can see there's a bit of crunch inside there, if you can see that. And yeah, it catches fish, or at least at this pit anyway. Whether it does elsewhere or not, of course, there's only one way to find out, is take it to other places and try out, see what happens. But we will be doing some other venues as time goes on. Just thought I'd give this venue a try out first, and seems to have been a good place to try the bait out, because at least we know it catches fish. And we'll go on from there. There we go, it's all rolling away. How good it is. Oh. So we'll see what happens. And what I've done, the spod mix is, in the spod mix we've got hemp, tares, corn, maize, some Vitamin, and I've sort of similarly, and some tuna, similarly flavoured it along with the bait, so sort of the bait and the spod mix are working alongside one another, hopefully. Well, that's the idea anyway. Whether that actually, you know, is what happens or not, but as I say, as you've seen, it does catch fish, so we'll just have to see how it goes and see if we catch any more. Well, not a lot been happening during the day. It's about 4 o'clock now, and just that one fish earlier on. I've spotted a bit more out and put some bait out. I'm just hoping that, like yesterday, bite time kicks in sort of as we come into the evening. But there's been one other person come on here. They only had just one very tentative bite. Never got it in. I think it was probably a small fish again. Spoke to the bailiff earlier, and he said that the lake behind me, that I assume was a match lake, is they took all the small carp out of there. That lake was supposed to be left with no carp in, and they split it between, they put them in this lake and a lake over the back. So he said they did put an awful lot of sort of 6 to 8, 9 pound carp in this lake, and apparently the fish go up to 36 in here, but he said it is difficult to get through the smaller ones to get to them. So keep persevering and see how we go. Hopefully we'll switch on again shortly and be able to show you some more fish, but meantime all we can do is keep trying, and I've tried now. I've put black pepper oil on one of the baits. I don't know if you've ever tried it. I've used it before, and it does seem to perk the fish up and, you know, nicks you the odd bite. It's expensive, but you only use a little bit of it, so it's worth it. It lasts for ages, and we'll see if that makes a difference. But I'll let you know. Be interesting to see what happens. Thought I'd just give you a view of the peg that I'm fishing. As you can see, it's got a good amount of space in it. nice and roomy. Some of the pegs here are on the tight side, but yeah, this one's nice and roomy. Got a little step down there to the water's edge, ain't too bad, you know. Picked this as well because it's like a nice swim during the night. You ain't going to go flying down the bank and break your neck. So, yeah. Decent little spot. There we go. So, the common here, he's put up a hell of a fight. He's fell to the one with the black pepper oil on. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that. It's just still a bit feisty. I don't know how, because he's put up a hell of a fight. Nice fish though. This out of the way. We can have a look at him. Right. Let's have a look. Go on then. Yeah, we know. Big boy. God. Come on then, come on. He's just not wanting to stay still at all, this one. But yeah. A nice thick set fish. He's not having it, is he? There we go. And we get him just about. Will not have it. There we go. Yeah. Not a bad fish, eh? Gonna get him back now because he's playing up a bit. But I suppose he's got to be about 12–14 pound, I would think. That's it. Back into the depths he's gone. It seems to be around this time of night that it's bite time. Oh well, see if we get any more. Hoping you can see this. Got another one, and it's common again. Feisty common again, I might add. Come on now. And it's on the black pepper oil again. Not a bad fish. Seems to be the black pepper oil's doing the damage. I haven't tried it on the other one yet because I want to just, you know, see, make the comparison. But yeah, that's 2 on the one with the black pepper oil on it. Well, as I say, black pepper oil seems to be working. I want to keep going with it just on one rod, just to see what happens. It makes a comparison, but at the moment that's 2-0 to black pepper oil. So I'll let you know. Right, well, as you can see, I've come indoors now in the bivvy. Got my little fire on, keeping me warm, and it's about 10:30 now. I've had no more bites or nothing. I'm going to be going to bed soon. I'm just going to finish off this sherbet I'm having. I've done myself a ruby. Had one of them, the old Tesco chicken jalfrezi with, done use the old Uncle Ben's microwave rice. Just stir it into it and keep it cooking for about 4 minutes, and yeah, gives you a nice ruby. Not the same as going down to Ruby House, but you know, at least it's something nice and warm on the bank, keep you going. Well, if anything happens during the night, I'll let you know, and if not, I'll see you in the morning. Morning. Well, nothing to report from the night, unfortunately, but what I've done now, I've changed them both over to the brown bait with the black pepper oil on. The reason I've done that, the last 2 bites I had was those 2 commons late last evening. Not had a bite since, so I thought to myself, well, I've got to pack up soon. So I thought, well, we'll give it a go. Changed them both over to the brown. Maybe it was coincidence that was both on the right rod, both the brown baits with the black pepper got taken, or maybe it was just a fish like that, I don't know. Need a bit more testing really to find that out, but yeah, changed them both over. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Right, well, as you can see, the gear's all down now. Only had the 6 fish, but yeah, result, innit? First time here, first time new bait, can't be bad. Had a bit of rain during the night, so didn't help. Had a couple of little runs this morning, but I think it's just small fish picking the baits up because they run about ½ a metre and just drop it. And when I brought the baits in, they was untouched, rigs was fine, so yeah. But I'm going to make a move now, early start in the morning, and hopefully I shall see you all next time. Thanks for watching.